Where to find off-market properties. Hey, this is Sandy, your local realtor here, licensed in Central Florida. And we are in a crazy market. It's January 2022 as I'm doing this video. We're still doing a lot of bidding wars. Things are flying off the market left, right, and center if you're looking to buy a home. And if you're in the market, you already know this, right? So how do you find a home that's not going to be in a bidding war? Or how do you even win that bid, right? What are some of the options that you might have? One of the options is finding off-market property. So how to find off-market property? How do we go about finding off-market properties? Well, there is a way. One of the easiest way, obviously, is if it's for sale by owner, right? If it's for sale by owner and you know about it, then of course you'd go to them and that might be an easy way. But then that may not even work because the for sale by owner may also be advertised on the internet. So there may be other buyers also looking. So how do you find private sellers that only you and the seller will know that the property is for sale? How do you go about doing that? That's where we come in, and we'd love to help you to do that. We specialize in finding off-market properties. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we need some information from you. You tell us what neighborhood, what area, what community you want to live in, what town you want to live in, whether you're relocating from out of state or out of the country, or if you're thinking of selling your home to buy another home, you tell us where you want to live. Once you tell us where you want to live, then you tell us how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. What should the house look like? Do you want a master on the first floor and then the rest of the bedrooms on top? Do you want all the bedrooms one level? Do you want 2-story? Do you want a big backyard? What do you want, right? Once you give us all this information, we get to work. How do we do that? Well, we put all the information you tell us together. We do a market analysis of the area you're thinking you want to buy the property at, and we want to make sure that what you are willing to spend will be possible in the neighborhood that you choose to live in. Once we determine that, then guess what? We reach out to the homeowners. Doesn't matter where the homeowners live. Some of them could live in the property. Some of them could also be living out of state or out of the country as well, because there are many people out of state and out of the country that owns in Florida, and we know that. So it doesn't matter where they live. If they live in China, if they live in England, if they live in Canada, we reach out to them to find out if they're thinking of selling their home. And if they're thinking of selling their home, they're going to tell us yes. And then we're going to say, we have a pre-approved, willing and able buyer looking to buy your home. Are you interested in selling? If they say yes, we contact you. We create a private showing, whether you're going to come to look at the property in person, or if you want us to do a Zoom call or a virtual tour of the property. Now, when we do our virtual tours, I want to let you know that we're very detailed in our virtual tours. So we walk around the property. You're able to see all sides of the property. We show you what's behind the property, what's on either side of the property, what's across the street from the property, what's up the road, what's down the road. And when we're actually doing the property, we're opening all the appliances. So you get to see inside the fridge, inside the microwave, inside the stove, inside the closet, inside all the drawers. You will be seeing the property as if you're literally there. If we're doing a virtual tour, you will be seeing the property as if you're literally there looking at the property yourself. This is how deep our virtual tours are, because we sell properties to people out of the state and out of the country all the time. That is not going to be a problem at all. So we do a virtual tour if you can't see it in person, and then you decide if that's the property you want to buy. And if that's a property you want to buy, we contact the homeowner, and the rest, as they say, is history. We bring it together, right? If the property needs work, let's say the property needs work, and you don't want the homeowner to do the work because you want to do your own special touches. Let's say it needed painting, and you prefer to choose your own paint color, then that's something we can also arrange. So whether you're looking to buy a second home, a first home, an Airbnb property, something you could do short-term rental with, we cover all of that. We are great in the short-term rental space. I own short-term rental properties myself. So if that's what you're thinking of doing, not a problem at all, right? So this is how you go about finding off-market properties. Another way to find off-market properties is we have a lot of connections with the banks. So if they are coming into pre-foreclosure, foreclosures, distress sales, all that great stuff, we are able to connect you with that before it hits the market, right? Because it takes a time. When it comes to foreclosures, it does take a while before it hits the market, but you'll know about it first. So if you know about it first, maybe you could go and buy it directly from the buyer, from the seller, from the homeowner, instead of waiting for the bank to sell it. Because by the time it goes through the foreclosure process, and the bank gets it to sell it, the bank is going to want close to market value. That's what they're going to ask for, right? But if the homeowner is looking to sell and they want to sell before they get into foreclosure, then you might be able to strike a deal with that homeowner. And that's what we specialize in. So we invite you to give us a call, send us a text at 407-791-4713, or our information should be in the bottom of the video. If you have any interest in off-market properties, if you are trying to buy a home and you'd rather buy the home and not get caught up in the bidding wars, in all the offers all the offers that are being placed on the property, if you don't want to go out and deal with all the other buyers that are also looking to buy and all that great stuff, let us find you a private seller that is looking to sell to a private buyer, which would be you, right? Because we do this all the time. On the flip side, if you have a home that you own and you're thinking of selling it and you're not sure how you're going to find another home that you want to buy, also give us a call, because guess what? We may have a private buyer for your home, right? Because we do this all the time. So thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to contact us at 407-791-4713 or send us an email. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.